cloud computing contracts. We decided to take some of the sort of more general discussions about issues in cloud computing around jurisdiction, privacy, security, SLAs, all of the issues that have received some attention in the media and by commentators, and just apply them to a snapshot of contracts that are currently in play in the Australian marketplace. Now, a lot of the attributes of public cloud that offer some of these bursting capabilities mean that the provider is often not going to be able to identify with precision where the data will reside or where the application will reside. Some of the attributes of bursting into public cloud require sharing resources regionally, and it's particularly in Australia, it's often difficult with public cloud offerings to be certain that data won't leave Australia. Another feature of cloud is that there is an increasing number of smaller transactions with offshore providers. Choice of law becomes important if you're looking at a transition from having your vendor where you can see them in Sydney, in this case, have access to the courts in New South Wales for any remedies. And a feature of our study identified that there is a significant portion of our snapshot that identify overseas jurisdictions as the source of law and the exclusive venue for resolving disputes. If you're having to address a remedy in the US courts as an Australian company, I know from experience it can be quite confronting to translate all of the elements of a dispute to US lawyers and pay those bills and go through that process. Countries around the world all have jurisdiction over the activities that take place within their territorial boundaries, and they'll have jurisdiction as well over their citizens and companies registered in their jurisdiction. Their jurisdiction will compete in the cloud with the jurisdiction of other countries where infrastructure sits or where other companies providing services sit. So you have a series of overlapping jurisdictional claims to activity on the cloud, and there's no one global set of laws that apply to activity on the internet.